What's good, everybody? It's your boy Dwayne Badass, and I know it's been a while since I recorded a video, but now I'm here, I'm back, and today I just decided to do another My Life video, because I feel like, doing 3 is not enough, from people out there who notice me out on PS3 and whatever, they might go to my channel and see like 3 My Life videos, and they may think like, oh, yo, this nigga mad funny, so I'm just gonna keep the series going on, but I have not, stopped making videos. I will continue making videos as much as I can. I'm trying, but things just been catching up, so I just have to. I have time on my hands, I have schoolwork, I have friends, I have a life too, playing games is one thing, but having a life is another thing. So I just wanna really have that moment and a chance to really do that. Now, today's My Life episode is this is kind of old, but old in my life, like very, very old. This was like before I moved up to Kingston, whatever. Like this was before I even went to that private school, that charter school. You know what I'm talking about? This is even before that, and like the reason why I went to the charter school was because we had this crazy ass teacher, back in my old school. Yeah, her name was Miss Strawn. I remember her name, Miss Strawn. I would never forget this crazy ass teacher name, yo. She was so crazy, like she was like maniac. Every day when you go to her class, she be yelling at you. She be telling you to, to get out your book. She be saying it's so mean and whatever. I mean, like, she was just so mean. And like every day when I go to her class and whatever, she would be like, yo, sit down, spit in my eye and shit. Her spit was like acid. She was burning my skin with her spit and shit. And I was like, alright, calm down, shit. I was like, chill, you don't need to do that shit. Like, girl, I got you. So we had this crazy ass teacher named Miss Strawn. I guess she been there, over the years and whatever. And like people have been telling me that she has ADD issues or whatever, or ADHD. I don't know, but she kept going crazy in the mind. I don't know if she kept drinking coffee, but she was crazy. Alright, so check this out, right? One day, right? And this is like true facts out of story. Like everything I'm telling you right now is real shit. No fake shit, right? So one day, right? I remember too. Miss Strong assigned us to like, make a poetry, some shit like that, make a poem, and and do some other shit. And me, I was just sitting there, what you say? Like, what did you say? Like, I didn't know what you were saying. Like, cause in her class, I don't pay attention. I don't pay attention to none of the shit she was saying. Like, all I do is sit down in my chair, like, go some Dragon Ball Z titles, because, Dragon Ball Z was a big shit back then. So, in my notebook, I would usually, like, get, like, Vegeta, Goku, all them niggas and shit. I would draw the face, the hairline, like, the fucking clothes. Them niggas had, like, sheets in their dresses and shit. Like, I used to always do that. Like, I used to always draw Dragon Ball Z characters in my notebook. And son, me, like, I don't do work out of class, so, that was just me. So, she over there trying to do some assignment, and I'm just over there like, nah, you kidding, like, I ain't doing this shit. And next period was lunch. So, niggas in lunchtime back in elementary school, that was a big thing for us, big shit. Like, if we ain't get no brain food, nigga, we going insane, nigga, like, word to no nigga food. Alright, so next period was lunch, so I was just thinking about lunch the whole time. I was not thinking about, doing the assignment or whatever, however you want to call it. So, between the middle of the class, towards the end of the class, the bell rang and it was time for everybody to go to lunch. But for some reason, this crazy ass bitch wanted to keep me, no, that's not wait. At the end of class, right? How did it go again? Fuck. At the end of class, right? She was acting all bitchy and whatever, and like it was time for us to go to lunch and whatever. But me, I was a jackass back then, like on real nigga shit. Like I was a jackass to like the bone. So I was just sitting down talking to my friends about Def Jam Fight for New York.
You know, when the game coming out, still drawing Goku characters and some shit. And then it was time for us to go, but I didn't want to get up because, you know, I had to finish this drawing and shit. Like, I had to finish, well, you know, what I had to finish up because, you know, even though and like that day I wasn't even that hungry, so if I'm not hungry, then nobody hungry. That's how it went. That's how bad I was back in elementary school and some shit. But anyway, I was drawing, you know, Dragon Ball Z characters, and it was time for us to go to lunch, but I didn't want to go to lunch because I wanted to finish Vegeta. You know, I remember it too. Like, I was up to his feet. Like, I was drawing that nigga feet, and it was time for us to go. I was like, hell nah, I ain't going. So. So it gets to that point where Miss Strong was like, "You better go, or else I'm calling security." And I was like, "I don't care. I don't care. Like get security. Like, I don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck. You get security." So she go to the phone. She pick up the phone. She called the security. She was like, "Can you please escort myself to the office or some shit?" And I'm just sitting there continuing drawing, talking to my friends like I didn't really care and some shit. So so I sat down. We waited for like, I don't know, 5 minutes. 5 minutes felt like hours, and I guess that she had enough. This bitch done took me, right? She done grabbed me in my arm and tried like to fucking, like, no, like she grabbed me in my arm, like forced me out of my chair and try to, you know, take my ass out of the classroom by force. So right there, that's like an automatic, you know, that's an automatic fire for her ass, like in her job and some shit. But this bitch done grabbed me, forced me out of my chair, and then was like pulling me outside with another student grabbing me as well. But you know, I just kept holding on to the door hinge. Like, I was just, well, not the door hinge, but I was holding my hand, like the wall where you close the door or some shit. Yeah, I was holding on to that. Like, I didn't want to get out and shit. Like, she kept pulling on my shirt, pulling. And I was like, nah, I ain't letting go, because, you know, this bitch was crazy. Like, I couldn't believe she was actually grabbing me, pulling me out of the classroom. Like, what the fuck you doing? Like, what the fuck you doing, my nigga? Like, I'm just trying to draw some Dragon Ball Z fucking characters and shit, and you pulling me out of the class because of some dumbass lunch that only take like 5 seconds to eat and some shit. So, this bitch done, you know, she grabbed me in my shirt and whatever, and she's pulling me out and whatever. I'm like saying, no, I don't want to go. Next thing you know, right, I finally let go, but then as soon as I went back and put my hand back on the doorway, she done closed my hand. Like, she closed the door on my hand. No. She smashed the door on my hand so hard, I could hear my knuckles kind of crack. Like, on some real nigga shit, she really done slammed a door on my knuckles. And I'm just sitting there surprised, shocked, not knowing what to do. So, you know how it is in those commercials about insurance. You know, you get hit by a car, you be like, he hit me, I'm suing you. It was kind of like that situation, you know. When she hit my hand when she slammed the door, you know, on my knuckles and shit, I was like, I just started crying and shit. Like, I was like, I finally let go, and I went down to the nurse's office, and I just sat there for the rest of the day and shit. You know, I was covering my knuckles. They told me to put some ice on my knuckles and shit, you know, to let the pain go away. But, you know, that pain didn't actually go away from me, because, you know, I was surprised that this bitch actually slammed the door on my knuckles. I gets home, and I waited for my mom to come home and shit. She got home. I told her the situation. The first thing that she did was go to the police station and reported this situation and shit. The cops done heard the whole situation, and the next thing you know, we had detectives coming onto our school and shit. Them niggas pulled me and my friend out, discussing this whole situation. I told her my side of the story. Like, there was actually detectives going to the school asking me questions about what happened that day. Them niggas had me going to the principal's office, writing it down on a piece of paper 4 times, my nigga, 400 times. Like the fuck, nigga, like, all I want you to do is, like, fight this bitch, because she done slammed the door in my hand. Like, you want some real nigga shit. Like, my mom, like, even though she went to the police station or whatever, you know, she was really angry. Like, she wanted to go to the school and just fight herself and some shit. I was like, yeah, mom, you my role model. But next thing you know, like after that event, my mom she took me to the police station, discussed the whole situation out. After that, we went to the doctors, the X-ray to check on my knuckles. Luckily, it was not broken. Thankfully, it was not broken. It's not shattered. It's not fractured. It's not none of that. It was just all good. Everything was good about my knuckles. I was like, hey, yes, 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 turn out, turn out, turn out. Turn up. But after that, my mom decided to get my ass out of that school, PS12, the prison school. Everybody liked to fight in that school anyway. So my mom she took me out of the school, and next thing you know, I was in the charter school. She put me in the charter school. She figured that school was much safer, and the teachers look white. Even though Miss Strong was white, she was crazy white. They look professional. They went to colleges, so all in all, she knew that this was a school for me. So, that's what happened. Real nigga shit. Like, I was just crazy that day. Till this day, I can still remember that day like it's back in my head or some shit. You know what I'm saying? So so I hope you like this story. Like I said, I will be posting more videos. Just give me time to settle in. And everything will be here sooner than later. I'm telling you, man. Everything will be coming my channel, man. I'm back, nigga. I did not stop posting up these videos, man. I'm doing this for y'all. I'm doing this for my fans out there. Well, if I have any fans, but I'm doing this for y'all, man. Like, I ain't giving up. By the way, the lesson to learn from this story is if you have a crazy ass teacher and they know they about to do something to you, just go tell. Just go tell somebody that you trust, that you know. I know people might be like, nigga, that's a pussy ass move, nigga. You snitching and shit, nigga. Snitching, all right. For this moment, snitching will keep that crazy ass person out of the job. I'm just telling you that for my instance. So if you got a crazy ass teacher and they know they about to do something to you, just go report it before anything happens, because anything could have happened to my knuckles that day. My knuckles could have been shattered. My knuckles could have been fucking cut off. I was scared. So just like real nigga shit. Like, just do what you can to fix things out with your teacher. Stay in school. Don't smoke drugs. Just stay in school. And like I said, if you have crazy ass teachers, just report it. Don't be afraid. Let your voice be heard out there. And real niggas stay up, man. Like, what's going good? So follow me on Twitter. More videos will be coming soon. Like I said, just give me time. And I'm out here.